Hello Virgo, this is your eclipse reading. I'm going to see what energies you're going to be working with for the eclipse on Wednesday. I'm excited. For Virgo, this is going to take place in your 12th house, so we're going to be focusing a lot on healing. I feel like this might be a tough time for Virgos, mainly because this is going to be a time where old wounds and psychological things that are very deep within your mind are going to probably come to the surface, because the moon is about the mind. So the mind is going to be eclipsed in your subconscious. That's going to be pretty deep, Virgo. I feel like this is going to be a time where you're really going to be looking within self on a very deep level. And this is for the Virgo suns and the Virgo risings. If you want to look at where Virgo is in your chart, as far as you have your natal chart, and you'll be able to tell which angle you want to look at it at. If you had a Virgo moon, look at it from that aspect. But yeah, for Virgo, this might bring up some deep-seated wounds, or basically cast a big light on some of your subconscious mental habits and thoughts that you're not very much aware of. You might be finding that you're more aware of your subconscious patterns than normal. All these cards wanted to fall out here. You got the same thing as Leo. Not crazy, because as far as this is concerned, because like I told Gemini, and you know, the spring signs are going to experience this one way, and the summer signs are going to experience it another way, and the fall signs another, and the winter another. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse as the overall energy. So what I'm looking at this here, Virgo. Alright, let me get myself together. Sorry guys, been doing readings for a little bit. So we've got the Six of Cups in reverse, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So this is, to me, leaving behind the past, but also it could be not moving on from the past, but this is like a soulmate connection in reverse. I feel like somebody from the past is either coming back, or this is going to be centered around a past soulmate, or somebody who they may be fascinated with you, and they may like you still, but you're not liking them. We have the Nine of Pentacles here, so this is also like somewhat of a fascination, but also slow growth. Steady growth, building as well. So I feel like Virgo, you guys are, like I said, are going to be really focused on yourself and focus on building, and from the subconscious level. This is going to be this is going to put you in a mode of wanting to build. But this is, like I said, it's going to be pretty rough, because there's going to be things coming up that you have to expose about yourself that are really deep within yourself. This might be a time to even spend time in groups, possibly with friends from the past. The past is going to play a big theme, but I feel like people that are close to you from the past, like childhood friends, people that you've known for a long time, I feel like these are some people that you might need to be around. Definitely has you feeling guarded, but I also feel like this is growth. There's going to be growth from this. A new perspective, lack of hesitation, especially where a relationship is concerned. I feel like some clarity is going to come about from this, because the lovers in reverse, this is also somebody that could be manipulating you or lying to you. Possibly a Cancer or a Gemini. Let's see here. Can I get 3 cards to clarify, please. Make it 3 cards to clarify. 3 cards to clarify. Ace of Swords came up again. I seen it the first time. So we've got 2 sevens. We got the World card here showing up at me. So this is definitely a new beginning with the Fool card here that came out as well. So we've got the past is going to play a big part, and something that goes on with the past that really is like brought to the forefront. I really feel like it has something to do with childhood. Something to do with childhood. It could have something to do with what happened to you in childhood as well, dealing with some of those wounds. But it brings about a new perspective, and you're not hesitating about this new perspective and this new angle. There's no hesitation where this is concerned. You're ready to move forward. This is the Chariot. This is movement. 2 sevens, guys. So this could also be dealing with a deception of a lover as well. So that's another thing too. Virgo, you've had to deal with some of that. So I feel like there's something that's about the past that's going to come up. Maybe some wounds from the past, a person from the past, maybe some childhood friends. I'm getting soulmate connection heavy though. Somebody who's still into you, because Virgo, you guys turned somebody out, and they've been pestering you for a while about this moving on thing. And I think this is really what's going to help you really get away from them and move on. Maybe just being around people who love you from the past and finding that inner strength in people who are not this person, and letting this person know, like, I have a solid group of people that have my back, and I'm not hesitating towards this new beginning or this new growth of myself. This might be a person who tells you that you can't do things as well. This might be a person who makes you feel like you can't do anything without them. So I feel like this is really this might be a person who also abused you mentally, and you might not even be aware of it. And you might start to see that now. That might be clear to you. Or at least how they have, affected your subconscious. You'll maybe be able to see that as well. So that's what I'm getting. Let me pull an advice card for you, Virgo. Definitely some self-healing and self-undoing habits are going to be the highlights. And people who are self-undoing for you. I really get spouse or somebody. Again, Virgos are really about spouses or long-term lovers, things like that. And you might be a friend coming out to help you with this as well. This is a card of advice for Virgo for the eclipse. Can I get 1 card of advice for Virgo? 1 card of advice. 3, 2, 1. Alright, yeah. We got this again. Ace of Swords. So a new perspective is definitely needed. Definitely, this is of the mind. If you guys can see on this card, there's a 3rd eye here. So this is deep new perspective. New thought patterns. Yes, you can do it, Virgo. Yes, you can do it. You can do it without this person. You can do it with your family's help. You can do it with help from friends. You are a loyal person. You deserve a loyal person back. Somebody's to be in your corner. And you can do this. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, stick to it, Virgo. And you will get through it. And if you need a personal reading before the next reading, definitely hit me up. Everything is in the description. Thank you so much, Virgo, and I hope you enjoy this eclipse.